Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Dingo Technology's Director Dan Fraser, CEO Michael Hawke, and Melt's Venture Managing Partner Trent Bagnell, who all join us from Dingo's factory in Kewdale. Thank you all for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
So, Dingo Technology was founded with the goal of giving something back to the environment from within the mining industry. What inspired the idea to recycle XRF flux, and why does this issue matter so much?
I caught up with a couple of guys that were also had a history in iron ore, and we spotted that there was a fair bit of this waste going into the environment. There's a couple of thousand tons of waste going into the environment every year, and we decided that we could try and solve that problem amongst ourselves. That set us off on the journey of what has now become Dingo Technology, and we've managed to get to a point today where we've had external investment come in and a lot of support from industry. So we're very excited about what's ahead.
So tell us a bit about the team behind Dingo. Where is the business today, especially at your factory in WA?
So out here in WA, we're located in Kewdale in Perth. The full-time team consists of myself and two other members, a chemist called Alistair and an experienced plant supervisor called Lewis, and myself who runs the business and admin side of things. We've also had a great support from the wider mineral resource industry, from both Rio Tinto, Fortescue and local laboratories have offered tremendous support throughout our journey in helping us succeed in our goals.
And can you walk us through your recycling process and explain why it could represent such a breakthrough for the industry?
The recycling process has been born out of necessity because of the waste that's getting put into landfill traditionally. We'd managed to divert that waste here in our backyard in WA initially, and what we've done is turned this waste, which would usually go into landfill, back into the product that gets used by the mining industry. And we've had a huge amount of support from Rio and from Fortescue and now from Melt Ventures as well coming into this. So we've also had a lot of support from the labs. So what we've done is designed a process that has zero waste coming out. So if we have the feeds that come in that would usually go into landfill, we turn them back into a reusable product and we have zero waste. So we're pretty excited that we've managed to establish this process. We've got a great team around it. We've got a lot of support from the industry to do so.
As you've mentioned, you've already secured partnerships with majors like Rio Tinto and Fortescue. What has working with them shown you about the industry's appetite for change?
I think if you look at the way Fortescue and Rio have gone about this, they've really got behind us. It's been the folks involved in Rio and Fortescue that have helped us make this happen. So the lab supervisors, the guys in the labs that wanted to help solve this problem with us. It just shows that they do actually care about sustainability. And this was a problem that wasn't easy to solve. It's taken some time, and it's taken a lot of effort from groups that have really put their own efforts in without asking for anything back a lot of the time. So we've worked with those guys. We've worked with the labs. We've developed this out of the love for wanting to give something back to the industry. And that's shone through in the way that Fortescue and Rio have really operated with us to make this happen.
And is Dingo Technology open to other investors coming on board to support the growth of the company going forward?
We are. We've had some investment come in recently, and we want to expand. We're getting inundated with other mining companies that want to come and process their waste with us and turn something that's waste into something that's sustainable. And that will take investment. So we are talking to other groups that want to come in, and we encourage people to come and speak to us if they care about sustainability and care about the environment.
And Trent, you recently made an investment into Dingo Technology. What attracted you to this investment, and where do you see the company going?
Sure. Well, Melt Ventures, we're Australia's first advanced manufacturing fund, and we basically invest in companies that make things. So there's a great opportunity here at Dingo where the team's already developed a process to take what is potentially a highly toxic waste stream and already turn that into a valuable product. So the real opportunity is to then take that globally, and then I think for the business to have a look at what other waste streams they can take their process to and see what opportunities might exist in those processes as well. So we're very excited to be on board with Dingo and helping them take the business globally.
And when you look at the market opportunity ahead, both in Australia and globally, what excites you most about where Dingo can go?
Well, if you look at what we're doing here initially, we're really solving about 3% of the global issue with recycling this flux. So we will expand that in our own backyard initially, and then we will go internationally and solve that problem. But there's also a lot of single-use items that not only Rio and Fortescue, but other mining companies have approached us with. And we think that we can go and solve a lot of other problems in the market and turn something that's unsustainable into something that's sustainable. And we can specialize in that. We can go and work with their teams to solve these problems, whereas they might not have the business in it set up to do that internally. So we're pretty excited about where this can go.
Beyond the commercial side, how do you see Dingo Technology reshaping the way that mining and industrial sectors think about waste and sustainability?
I think we've shown that this can be done. We've been nimble in the way that we do this. We've had expertise coming from all corners of these labs, and we've managed to solve a problem and actually recycle something. So we're not thinking about recycling. We've done it. We're in the lab now. We've actually delivered a product that is of high spec, and we can replicate that in other parts of the industry. So we're out there. We're looking for opportunities to expand into, whilst we're remaining laser focused on actually solving this bead issue here in our own backyard in WA now.
Thank you all for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.